Oh, and by the way, so that you can tell your grandchildren someday, my name is Talarel.
Talarel? That's, a nice name. Talarel is a nice name, yeah.
You wouldn't perhaps know how one goes about flying on this plane of existence, would you?
Flying? Listen, you ain't right in the head. Boy, if God had wanted us humans to fly, he would have given us wings, like the birdies.
Yes, I know. Let's assume, for just a moment, that God had already given me wings once, and was therefore comfortable with the idea of me flying. Whom would I have to contact if that were the case?
The only one around here crazy enough to want to try to fly is Bloomford. He's wacky as a loon anyways, and claims he's some sort of scientist.
Yeah, that sounds good. So where can I find this Bloomford?
Bloomford lives smack in the middle of Heaven's Hope, though it's probably only a matter of time until Greta puts him on the pyre.
Could you perhaps tell me the name of the nearest gathering of your Earthlings?
I think it's called a settlement.
The name of the nearest settlement?
That'd be Heaven's Hope. Used to have a different name, but that Inquisitor, Greta, renamed the place. Nice place. Always liked living here. Leastways up until that crazy Greta done showed up here.
Can you tell me how to get to Heaven's Hope?
Sure, it's easy. You just head through the woods and you're almost there. But listen, you aren't planning on just marching into Heaven's Hope in that tattered angel's costume, are you?
I already told you. This is not a costume. This is my aviator's uniform.
Yeah. Because you're an angel. Sure you are. No matter what you is or ain't, you can't march into Heaven's Hope in that getup and say you're an angel.
I am!
An angel. Heard you the first time. But even if you are an angel, you can't let them know in Heaven's Hope. And that's why you need new clothes before you can go into town.
But where am I supposed to get those from?
Looky here, I'm just trying to keep you from being burnt alive in the marketplace. I ain't your personal fashion consultant. You're the angel. You think of something.
What have you got against my aviator's uniform?
Well, nothing. Except it's all tore up and looks like a cheap angel costume, and you want to wear it into a city where the Inquisition's pulling all the strings.
What about this Inquisitor? Greta?
Greta, exactly. She just turned up one day and started telling about faith and church and sacred stuff. Being somewhat more restrained, good old Father Bartholomew simply didn't have a chance, especially after McCallum got all head up and joined Greta's side.
Say, can I have the cheese? The one from your parlor?
Sure. Just help yourself to a piece.
What do you do here?
Farming and ranching.
No, I mean here, in this part of the world. You said you come from somewhere else.
Oh, I'm from Tennessee, which is in the New World. Well, ain't so new anymore. But that's what they call it here. Long time ago now.
Then why did you come here?
My beloved wife Stacy, God rest her soul, she was born here in England. Had always wanted to come back. And when the whole thing with the slaves and so on over there started getting worse, well, we decided to move over here.
Your wife died?
Yep, she fell ill shortly after we got the farm up and running. Enough sad stories of days gone by.
I'll be going then. A strange flap. I can see something shining through the gap. That must be my halo. Ah, there's my halo. Way up the top of this flue. That's not easy to get to. Ah, there's my halo. Way up the top of this flue. That's not easy to get to. Good idea. But then, my halo would fall into that filth. Out of the question. So now the nice clean pamphlet is lying in that disgusting filth. That should work, and my halo won't fall into that disgusting filth, but onto that paper instead. My halo looks kind of pale, though. Well, finally, my halo. And I'll keep this piece of paper. Oh, no, 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 my halo, it's out of power.
What?
It must have lost energy on the impact with this silly matter, and then used the rest for the recovery signal.
Oh, that's not good. You must get it recharged with heavenly energy.
And how is he supposed to do that? He can only get heavenly energy in heaven, and he can only get into heaven with the halo.
Well, then he'll just have to come up with something.
Cheese is always useful. Why would I want to do that? Let's talk to St. Peter. Let's talk to St. Peter. Hello, St. Peter. Remember me? That sounds pretty bad. Digestion acting up again, old man?
Really, Talarel? You think that will make him help you?
Could you maybe help me? My halo has run out of power.
What did you expect, after the way you always made fun of him in heaven?
No wonder they made you responsible for the weather. Nobody can rely on you, can they? I mean, Jesus tried it. By the way, what happened to him?
Oh, that was really mean, Talarol.
That's right. You have to make him really angry.
Giving you the title Fisher of Men. Talk about a joke! When you were just a man yourself, why, back in the Sea of Galilee, you couldn't even catch a blind fish.
I never would have thought that that would annoy him so much.
There's no way an old geezer like you should be in charge of Heaven's Gate, especially considering you're just a sainted human. It's just a matter of time until you lose not only your teeth, but your key as well.
Oh, well.
You're just like that weathercock up there, going whichever way the wind blows. Oh, does that remind you how you denied Jesus 3 times before the rooster crows? I can hardly remember ever seeing St. Peter this angry. But how can I push him over the edge so that he explodes? Let's talk to St. Peter. Great! I managed to get hit with a load of heavenly energy, but none of it was stored in my halo. Maybe I need some kind of lightning rod.
Whoa! Hey, boy, you just get struck by lightning? And you ain't dead? How about that?
I said I was an angel.
If you done survived that, you really must be an angel.
Let's talk to St. Peter. Hey, it worked! Thank you, old-timer. No offense. Now I feel like a real angel again. Well, except for the wings.
At least you have your angelic powers back. Now, find a quiet corner where nobody can see you and resurrect that little furball. Quick!
Hello? I'm Talorel.
Good evening, Talorel.
I'm an angel. Do not be afraid.
I fear no one.
That's a fine coat you have there. Could I perhaps borrow it?
That I cannot do.
I'll give you whatever you want for it.
We haven't known each other for very long. And today, you come to me. For the first time, asking for help and advice, bold as a brass. And you haven't even invited me to your house for a cup of tea yet. Let's be completely open with each other. Do you value my friendship? Or are you afraid of being indebted to me? And you just waltz up to me, don't even know my name, and ask me for my clothes? But you show me not an iota of respect. Don't even ask for my friendship.
Well,
Talorel. Talorel. What have I done to you to make you treat me so disrespectfully? Had you come to me extending the hand of friendship, then this coat would have already been yours.
Do you want to be my friend?
Bene. Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me.
Oh, okay.
But as long as I haven't done that, you are not getting this coat.
What are you doing here? Were you crucified?
I guard this field as if it were my own familia.
I see. So, is there some little favor I could do for you in order to prove my friendship?
Well, it is autumn, huh? It's windy. Accidents happen.
Yes.
My hat, my father's hat, God rest his soul. If you could get that back for me, I would regard that as a favor.
I'll just go and... Let's see if that works. Huh? Wait, what? No.
Okay, that worked.
Yeah, sure. But how can I get rid of this lice-ridden furball?
I think you can forget that.
Great. Maybe you are useful for something, little furball. Really? That creature now has its hat back on its head. Now it's in my debt. Hello? I'm Talarel.
Good evening, Talarel.
I've got your hat.
Well. You really have done me a favor getting that, no?
Would you maybe now be prepared to, swap clothes with me?
Va bene. Accept this coat as a gift, celebrating the first day of our friendship. Just remember, we are friends now.
Yeah, I will. Well, what do you say to my fine new threads?
Well, look at you. Quite the gentleman. That looks familiar somehow. At any rate, you can head on into Heaven's Hope now, long as you don't run around telling folks you're an angel.
And, how do I get to this Heaven's Hope?
Real easy. You just go straight through the woods and then follow the sign. Here, I even got a map for you. Generally speaking, you can't really get lost in Heaven's Hope. The whole city is built around the marketplace. You can tell by the huge pyre in the middle. And if you do manage to get yourself lost someday, just head to the center of town. There's lots of signs there, or you can check your map.
How can I find this scientist, Bloomford?
Ain't hard. You just head on into Heaven's Hope. His lab is right smack dab in the middle.
I'll be going then. A little heart carved in there, with the letters S and B in it. A tree. Somehow, its appearance is rather reassuring. Hello?
Rather looks like he's not interested in chatting with you.
Maybe he's just asleep.
Meanwhile...
A yellow flower. He's rather shaky. A river full of water. Ah! A beautiful prominent location on the river with a very good lighting, which is reflected in the water. Heaven's Hope. It seems that this is the way there. Strange device. A teapot. A merchant stall. My, there's certainly a lot of things lying around. And it smells so strange. Something tells me there's a mill somewhere off in that direction. Hello, my name is Talarel.
And I am Karim, at your service.
What an interesting stall. What exactly do you sell? And what on earth is that smell?
The scent of adventure, Effendi. Sandalwood from the Coromandel coast, galbanum from the Levantine ports, dragon's blood from Asia Minor, copal, damar and elemi, Moroccan tears, mastic from North America, and Indian nard from, well, India. What can I do for you?
What do you have to offer?
Please, Effendi, look around. Simply call me if you see something you like.
That list there. What's that?
That's my customer list. I use it to keep very careful note of who has bought something from me, who has already paid, and who has not.
May I have a look at your customer list?
Absolutely not. That is the strictest of trade secrets. In this business, discretion is everything.
What do you have to offer?
Please, Effendi, look around. Simply call me if you see something you like.
This powder here, what is it?
That is sneezing powder, Effendi. The children love it. Perhaps you would like to have a little sample of it?
Oh yeah, thank you very much. What do you have to offer?
Please, Effendi, look around. Simply call me if you see something you like.
What's in the bottle with the skull and crossbones on it?
That is a very potent poison, Effendi. It can be used, for example, against aphids in your garden, or even to eliminate an entire plague of rats in a landfill.
Would it be possible for me to get some of that?
But of course, Effendi. £2.
Unfortunately, I have no pounds at all.
Effendi, do you wish to make a pauper of me? I have 5 children to support. You cannot do such a thing to me.
What do you have to offer?
Please, Effendi, look around. Simply call me if you see something you like.
What is in this very aromatic package?
Effendi, that is lavender. Smells wonderful. It even gets rid of moths.
May I have some?
With pleasure, Effendi. £1.
Unfortunately, I don't have any pounds.
Effendi, what are you doing to me? I have 7 hungry mouths to feed at home, plus my wife and her sisters as well.
What do you have to offer?
Please, Effendi, look around. Simply call me if you see something you like.
What are these pungent bulbs?
That is very, very fresh garlic. Tastes good and keeps mosquitoes away.
Could I perhaps have some, please?
With pleasure, Effendi. £1/2.
Unfortunately, I don't have a pound.
Effendi, you can't do this to me. I have 12 children to keep fed, plus all of my wife's greedy relatives as well.
What do you have to offer?
Please, Effendi, look around. Simply call me if you see something you like.
What are those bottles over there?
A true panacea. Caffeine shampoo. Helps prevent hair loss and brings a full head of hair back to even the baldest of bald spots.
I don't think I need that.
You never know when something like that might prove useful.
Could I perhaps have a bottle of that after all?
But of course. £3.
Unfortunately, I don't have any pounds.
Effendi, what are you doing to me here? You can't do that. I have 16 children to support, plus my wife's, my sister's, and her brother's families.
I'll be going then.
See you soon, Effendi.